let's see what is going to come out today. All right, let's just have a look. Overall energy for you. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Oh, right, someone's got regrets. But also massive regrets about what they did when you separated. Okay. I can't handle your love. Okay, so this is why you're not hearing from somebody. On one hand, as we say, if they could go back in time, they would do it differently. But for whatever reason, and that's what I'm really going to narrow down on this, emotional avoidant type, they can't handle the relationship. So not sure how this is going to go just yet, but we'll have a look and see what comes out. While I'm shuffling again though, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I do read all your comments, every single one of them, and I send you such a big hug. I really do. If you'd like my help, just click on the title of this video. The links are below in the description box. Everything's on the website, and also check out the free relationship report as well. Okie dokie. I'm just going to have one more card from this deck. I can't talk to you right now. No, they're silent. So we have got somebody here who isn't talking to you. They're totally silent. They can't handle your love, but they would handle it differently. I'm feeling and hearing that it's not your love particularly they can't handle. I feel they have got something else going on in their life at the moment that is almost swallowing up their bandwidth. I'm hearing. I don't know where I'm hearing that word, but it's swallowing up their bandwidth. They haven't either got the time, they're restricted, or they haven't got the strength or the energy to sort out their relationship with you. All right? I feel by the handlers differently, what I'm hearing is not just the way that you separated, but specifically there was one major sticking point between you both that would have changed the whole outcome of this. That there was something that they wish they'd agreed to, or they wish they'd listened to you on, and it would have changed the whole outcome. Now, this is just an example I'm going to use so you know what I'm kind of hearing and sensing today. Say, for example, you wanted to move and they said no. If they'd agreed to the move, things would have been different. There was something very major that they would not meet you halfway on, and this led to the breakdown. Okay, it was a biggie, as we say in the UK. It was a biggie. Now, the situation they're in at the moment is very complex. There's a lot of other people involved in the situation. There's a lot of stuff that's going on with them. I'm hearing, I don't mean serious health issues, but there's some health issues within their environment, whether it's theirs or somebody else's, that is taking up a lot of their time. Let me just go a little bit deeper into this. They do not feel at times now that they deserve your love. I feel you've been apart for at least 3 months, possibly more, okay? And they've had time to really realise what they've lost. But unfortunately, at the moment, the timing is out of sync because they have got something massive going on. Right, let's see. We've got the mountain. We've got the snake. Oh, this is their energy I'm reading. Right, okay. The heart's here, but the love between you is literally Lenormand, it's literal. The heart, the desire, the love is being blocked and challenged by a situation sat in the middle, which is the snake. So there is some manipulation within an environment. Somebody has caused problems or is still causing problems, okay? These obstacles with the mountain are big ones. For me today, they are. You think of a mountain, okay? It's not always that easy to climb to the top of a mountain. You certainly can't bulldoze your way through it. There is a big obstacle. I feel you know what that obstacle is. And my message for you today that I'm being asked to give you is, it is not that they don't love you or they don't want to speak to you. And I'm hearing they would love to meet up with you. But unfortunately, these obstacles are so big, it is actually restricting their movements. All right. I feel that they're still very, very attracted to you. I feel when they think of you, talk about you, that they get very emotional. I don't feel they talk about you to many people. I feel there's one person I'm hearing in their life that they do talk to you about, a female. I'm hearing a fair-haired female. Okay. I also feel this female that they do talk to about you has a fondness for animals. Okay. But they don't talk about you a lot. Like I've said, they're so busy dealing with all these problems, but there is another energy in the center of this who is restricting this. Okay, it's blocking the connection. Let's see, let's do a 5 card, a Normand. What's the other 2? Yeah, very isolated. Your ex is feeling isolated and lonely at the moment. That's interesting. Yeah, this one here, okay, is this rival, whoever it is, whatever's going on, is the problem that's causing part of the isolation and the structure. Someone's very arrogant, very suffocating, okay? But I do see that this energy will shift, that at some point, and I'm hearing in the new year, there is going to be a small movement from your person. There will be some form of communication. It's not going to be earth-shattering, but that energy is, they're moving away. I feel they're going to break free from this. Yeah. Okay. This is going to cause you some confusion though, because you, by the new year, are also going to have moved into something new. So you're going to be slightly confused about this, and also I feel that you will be concerned about reoccurring problems and reoccurring deceit. I heard the word deceit then. So there are big changes here. There are big changes coming in. There is very, very happy times for you. I do get the new year for some reason today. You could even have booked, or you could be booking yourself a holiday, and something is going to happen on that holiday. Good. I mean good. Okay, or if it's not a holiday, you're going to visit, or you're going to be connected into a place where you get nice warm weather, unlike here in the UK. Well, we did have a hot summer, so, but it's a place where you have consistently good weather, not once every 50 years. So big changes that's going to cause you quite a little bit of confusion. Let me get you some messages. Okay, let me get you some messages. Work through your fears. All right, so communication is key. You're very close to achieving your goal. So with regard to your ex, I think if you do want this relationship back, it is a question of the communication is key here. Okay. I can't talk to you right now, but I think that's also, you've just got to stand your ground. You know, there is going to be in the new year a small amount of communication from this person. If you are not happy with that, or it isn't rocking your boat, then it isn't. You're well within your rights to just stand up for more, I'm hearing. Don't just settle for less. You are entitled to communication, all right? And you're entitled to good communication. And also, you're being told to, confidence is your key to success. So there's some goal that you're about to hit, whatever that means to you. But like us all, especially if you've been through a breakup, it knocks your confidence, okay? And for a lot of us, we can even have imposter syndrome where we never believe we're good enough. You're being told very strongly today by my spirit guides, you are good enough. That goal is literally within your reach, okay? Grab it. Just ignore the voices in your head. It's just the ego, honestly. The ego is only there to keep you safe. It's a part of the human brain. It's there for your survival. It has a job to do, like the brakes on a car, if you think of it like that, okay? It is not there to make you happy. It is not there for you to get out of your comfort zone. So every time you get close to achieving a goal, or you try and do something different, the ego's job, like the brakes on a car, are to pull you back and say, oh, you can't possibly do that, you don't have the skills, you can't do that, on and on and on. Just hear it and know it's just a thought, it's just the ego, and it's nothing to do with you, because at the core you are just pure source energy and you have all the skills in the world, okay? Right, let's get back to the ex. Let's see how this is going to end. Okay, we've got a little message coming in. I just saw the Three of Swords. I feel that's your energy. I don't know if you'll go for this at all. Well, we have the Lovers, but I feel today that's a choice, because going back to the new year, you're either going to meet someone on holiday, or it's something to do with a warm place. All right, I mean, it could be a heating engineering shop, but it's got something to do with heat, warmth, possibly travel, okay? But you will have a choice. One of those choices is going to be an air sign, the King of Swords, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone who's intelligent, well-read, logical, steadfast, not an emotional bunny, okay? I feel that could be your ex, actually, the King of Swords, because I feel that they are going to tell you eventually how much they've missed you. Yeah, I knew it. We've got two kings. And then we have the King of Pentacles. You do have a choice. Okay, so we have the Lovers parked in the middle, and we've got two kings. All right, so you could have an air sign, the ex. I feel it's the ex is the air sign. And we've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. King of Pentacles, totally different animal to the King of Swords. They are probably more materialistic, more practical, more hands-on. Your King of Pentacles energy can be someone who's a farmer, usually on a bad day a little bit more materialistic, okay? The King of Swords is probably more into concepts and ideas. The King of Swords is normally in the future. So quite often doctors, scientists, engineers, that kind of energy. But you've got a choice. I feel it's in the new year, and I have some hot space, but also please keep going, because your goal is in reach. All right? And again, I'll say it. It really worked for me. The ego's like the brakes on a car. It will put those brakes on because it wants to keep you safe. Okay, you're going to have to override it. You know, like on lorries or coaches, I think they have them in the UK, don't they? They have like a thing on the thing, so it can only go a certain speed unless you override it. You need to override your ego, because talk the talk, be delulu. It doesn't matter, okay? There is a lot in fake it till you make it, because honestly, even if you don't believe it, if you tell yourself for long enough and override the voice and say, yeah, I can do this, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm really good at this, you will see it will shut that belief down. A thought is only a belief, it's only creating a belief. So good times ahead for you, okay? You're going to have a wonderful new year, so just keep focused on exactly what you want. All right, I love you very much, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.